Good afternoon. Hello, welcome to Northumberland Zoo on YouTube. My name is Maxine and I work here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Obviously we've been off for a couple of weeks. Well, not off, but we've been off of YouTube for a couple of weeks whilst we've been closed doing our usual maintenance in January. And the first thing I wanted to show you was the massive pile of trees that we still have left over from Anna Gardens, who donated I think about 200 trees while we were closed. It got all over the news. I don't know if you saw it. But obviously they make really good enrichment for quite a few different species here at the zoo, so some of our animals were really enjoying them. And then once we're done using them, we obviously dry them out, chip them, and we can put them in our biomass boiler as well, so they get kind of like a second life. So yeah, I just wanted to show you them. It's been a really difficult couple of weeks here at the zoo. Some of you know already, but sadly we had to say goodbye to Fudge the horse. Fudge was our 10-year-old Clydesdale horse who's been here since he was just about a year old. Unfortunately, he was suffering really badly with sarcoids, and sarcoids are these horrible kind of tumor growths that you can get, and he had them in a really awkward place, which was incredibly uncomfortable and unpleasant for him. He had them on the side of the face, which you could see, but he also had them in between his legs, and they were not getting any better. He underwent some trial treatment at the Royal Veterinary College in Edinburgh back in October, but unfortunately about 2 weeks ago, in the first week when we were closed, we noticed that they were starting to come back again. And that's the first sign that we know that the treatment failed. So we had to make a really difficult decision on him last week, which was to put him to sleep. So sadly he's no longer with us, but at least he's not suffering anymore. And Fudges has a great 10 years here at the zoo. Loads of people loved him. He inspired loads, and we loved him to bits as well. So here's a few videos of his time with us. It looks good.
Look, a little bit wobbles.
Right. So today I just want to show you what we've been up to in the last 2 weeks. So one of the things that we've done is we've actually changed something in our front shop. So I got some new shelving units to try out, just to try and display a bit of our stock a little bit better. So check out this display stand. Looks dead smart. So what I really want to do is try and smarten up the shop a little bit. I mean, it is already smart as it is, but we're trying to increase the range of like products that are more suitable for adults, because majority of our shop seems to be soft toys. So I'm going to be adding some more home ranges and like adult ranges as well. And I just wanted to present our products a little bit nicer. And we've also started selling these really cool socks, which are made out of bamboo. And they've all got different animals on them too, and they support conservation. So we've got a few new things in the shop, but we're going to the big spring fair in a few weeks' time down at Birmingham at the NEC, and that's where there's like thousands of suppliers there. So I'm hoping that we'll find some really cool sustainable products for our shop. So that's it in the shop bit. But at the front here, we've actually moved the way that we've moved it around a little bit because we're going to be running this differently. The idea is when you come in, you'll be directed either straight to this till to purchase your tickets, or we're going to have a filter lane that goes off down here, which is going to be for members, for pre-purchase ticket holders, and for people who just want to use the cafe and the soft play will be free. So we'll actually have this whole kind of front area of the zoo will be accessible, you know, for free, and then if you actually want to go into the zoo, then you need to pay admission. So we've built this new entrance thing out these doors here, which is new. Hello.
Hello.
You all right?
Yes, good, thank you.
So here's the new entrance bit.
Bring your ladder to here.
what we'll have is we'll have a member of staff out here who will be stood kind of around here. On days like today, they're going to be stood in here like this. We should have made it like head shaped. And they'll have a little mobile scanner thing so they can scan your tickets for you. So up until this point, the zoo is actually free. So you'll be able to get into the bats, get onto the diggers and the tractors, the cafe, the soft play and everything for free, which is a bit mad, but we're hoping that it'll boost our numbers in the winter and on days like this. So check out this bit around here. Morning, Ross, you alright?
Morning.
Oh, sorry, it's Callum. You alright?
You call me Ross?
I did, well I thought it was Ross. You alright?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, not too bad. Right, so this is the next big change that we've done. Some of you might have seen this already, but obviously the hothouse is gone. And while we've been closed, we have been on a massive mission to get a new path concreted in. Which sadly we couldn't finish until yesterday because of all the frost near the back end of the 2 weeks kind of stopped us from being able to concrete. So this is the new visitor footpath. I know it doesn't look massively tidy at the minute, but it's a work in progress. So the idea is underneath here we're gonna have a like kind of like a photo point and some planting and some seating and stuff, so that, you know, there's a nice little photo opportunity there. It just breaks up the space a little bit. On this side here, from those double doors, is going to be the sulcata tortoise enclosure, and this here is going to be an armadillo enclosure. There's quite a bit of mock rock that we need to do for that, so it's a bit of a mess at the minute, but we'll get there. And then down here is going to be leopard tortoises, so they're going to have their own separate enclosure here, with various bits of planting. And we've concreted all the way down here. So this makes the paths a little bit nicer for wheelchairs and scooters and that. So that goes all the way down in front of the meerkats and down to the chipmunks there. We've been very, very busy. But of course the biggest changes have happened in our old parrot house. So I'll take you in there because it's warm in there, and I'll show you what we've been up to in there. Right, so we're just coming into the back of the old parrot house. It looks very different to what it did last time. Oh my goodness me, there's a lot happening in here. So we've got 2 different levels of housing here. There's some holding areas up the top there, which I think I've showed you before. So here we go, there's one holding area. And another holding area, and the third one. So these have all been converted from holding parrots to our upcoming species. Then we've got some brand new holding areas that have just been built there. Just lots of different options, because we're going to be holding quite a few animals in this building, so we want a lot of opportunities to be able to split them up if we need to. So there's 2 more holding areas there, and then we've got some lower holding areas in here as well. So there's 2 more down here, so there's quite a few. And then we'll go out on the exhibit and we'll show you how we've been getting on in here. My goodness. So we've added in an additional heater in here. Fan there, so now we've got 2 different ones in here. All of the hatch holes have been modified. It looks a bit of a mess, but it's a work in progress. We're actually taking out this path completely, and we're going to plant this up just because we don't need a visitor footpath in here anymore because it's no longer a walkthrough. You will now be contained in there. So the animals will have full access to this exhibit. So we've put I know it doesn't look very themed, but you'll not see it from the inside, but we've put a completely washable roof on the top there. So if it needs to be cleaned, it's easily washable. And it's got loads of windows. What are you up to?
Just getting all the glass in, and that one piece that's left, we put it in that foyer.
All right.
For here, we're leaving this out.
For now.
Yeah, so Ellie and Lee are going to carry on with this. I was just coming for a coffee.
All right.
And now I can tell Lucy she can have at it.
Yeah. Right, so this is going to be the public viewing area, so you'll be able to walk in here and get a full aspect view of the exhibit. And we've obviously made a really good job of cutting this wall out and moving the wall down there. So we haven't wasted the wall. There's been a couple of bits that we've lost, but we just need to do a bit of mock rock on here and finish these off again. But you'll be able to come in and have a really good look at the exhibit. Are you excited about this project?
Very.
Yeah?
Very.
When are you hoping to have it done?
Well, we're just weeks away.
What lights are you putting in?
I don't know yet.
I was really hoping for like hangy lights. Is
Well,
that
we
possible?
need to have a look at that. Oh, we could get some dustbin lids.
Yeah, it would look cool.
Like we saw it.
Yeah. Because I really like those little lights I got. They don't need to be bright because I don't want this to be bright. I want that to be bright, just like it is now.
Yeah.
Because if we light this up too much, you're going to have reflections on that glass.
You know them ones I had in the tea room, them cutlery things? Yeah. I've still got them.
No, you could probably use them. Yeah.
But I think the best thing to get is some of the old oil lamps.
Yeah, that would be cool. I don't want a lot of light. We might just put a light near the signs or something. It's just like I said, if you put a light, if you back like this, you'll have glare all over that glass.
Yeah.
Is that windy? I can't get any closer to the room, so...
Right, well, I hope you enjoyed that update. It's been a busy few weeks here at the zoo, and if you haven't done already, you need to get your tickets booked to come down because we actually had some capybara babies born 3 or 4 days ago now. So you definitely want to come and see them while they're diddy. What's really annoying about the whole capybara birth is that Archie was actually on a contraceptive, so it shouldn't have happened. But never mind, who's gonna reject capybara babies? So we got 4 more babies, so definitely get your tickets booked and come and see them. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that update, and if you haven't done already, please do remember to subscribe to the Northumberland Zoo channel and support what we're doing here at the zoo. And I will see you next week.